Hey everyone, welcome back to the shop. Gorilla Guitar Repair here. Check out what we got today. It's in this here case. What is it? Flick, flick, flick. And look at that. This is a 1974, 4 SG. Was this a standard or a special? I'm not really sure. These are kind of all over the place in what they called them back then. It's either a standard or a special. What's the tag say? Standard. All right, we're going to go with standard. But what's happening with this particular 1974 Gibson SG standard that has been heavily Kahlerized is that these were not quite in the right place from the factory, so when they put the Kahler down to where it's got to go, it's in the wrong place intonationally. That's a word now. So, yeah, stay tuned. We're going to hopefully fix this, I don't know, upgrade. So, yeah, stay tuned. See ya! All right, let's bring this over to the bench. You guys can check it out over here, do the flyover and all that. But first, we need to power on vintage lumens generator with custom red subscribe button. Oop! Nailed it! Missed it at first. You guys do the same. I think we're almost up to 7,000 peoples. That's fantastical. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, let's get into this here. So, here, check it out. Let's plug it in. Let's plug it in. Plug it in, plug it in. Otherwise, this thing looks really cool. I like brown guitars, even though I'm pretty sure this started out red. Huh? Look at that. I kind of get the feeling it's been refinned. The finish is really, really... Look at that. It's like really plasticky looking. But maybe we'll blacklight it. Yeah, I think it's been refinned. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because that was... Okay. I'm going to lean towards that it has been refinished. Some cracks down there at the neck joint. We'll see if those are anything really horrible. I've worked on this guitar before, and I set it up as good as I could get it for the customer that had bought it. He has since returned it. And here, oh yeah, I didn't show you this up here. This is the worst part of that Kahler situation, in my opinion. Look at this here. Zoom in. Zoom. Look at that ugly nut and truss rod cover situation happening. Ew. And locking tuners. It's like... Anyway, here, zoom back out. We're not going to be taking this Kahler off. We're just going to make it work. Excuse me. Hold on. There, I had to hack by myself here for a minute. The Canadian fires or whatever's happening it's like just a haze outside, and it's just, you can smell smoke when you go outside, so it's like, hear it? It's just terrible. Wonder how many equivalent packs of cigarettes I'm smoking just breathing the air. It's fun. Anyway, rant over. Yeah, so we're not going to actually remove this and redo it. The store owns it. They just want to make it work as efficiently as possible. So here, check it out. So it works. It's locked in. Let's make sure this isn't locked. No, okay, good. So here, let's... There's E, and I think E kind of works. Oh, come on. Oh, what the... Did you guys see that? Locking tuners. They didn't have them locked. Genius! Why would somebody not lock in the tuner? Hold on. I'm going to take two on this. Hey, whatever. It's got to come off. So that one's already off. Show the B. These all locked? God. Who would do such a thing? No, we don't need that in there anymore. So the B is just barely in. So G is sharp, which means it has to go this way, right? You get it? If it's sharp, you move the saddle this way. It's flat, you move the saddle this way. This G is all the way back on this here Kahler, and these are all the way, here again, let's zoom in. Maybe better. Yeah, see, it's all the way, these screws are all the way jacked forward. I mean, I could maybe get a couple more millimeters if I were to like grind this little shoulder piece in here and get longer one, but that'd be really hacky, and we don't want to do that. So, back out. That'd be all right for now. So yeah, G is still very, very, very sharp. So is, I think, A and D. Yep. Yeah, so there's really no more fixing to it. You can see where the original studs were. That's where these things are just plugs. They go in the, so it gives the Kahler something to sit on instead of like kicking forward. But those would be, the center of them would be lined up to where the bridge would have been. And you can see that this saddle here is not even quite to the center of this center line. So it would be sharp in that position with the regular bridge still in. The regular bridge would have more room to go back. And most likely what had happened is this was, for whatever reason in the factory, this era, the bridge studs were just mounted a little bit too far this way. And that's just how it went for this series. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this off now, and we're going to plug these holes and re-drill it back about, I don't know, 1/4 of an inch or so. Wabash. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, let's get these strings off. I don't think the strings are actually, I think the strings are brand new, so if I can save them, that would be cool. Yeah, see, this is all the way. There's no more. I need to actually loosen those to get that thing back off of there. Where is this one? Is this the right one? Yep, there we go. Back on these, back. Okay. All right, now we can take these out. Go. Trigger warning, power tool around electric guitar. Oh no. I saw another person was whining that I use a drill on a guitar. Really? I fail to see, I just fail to understand the logic of some people. So that scares me because I'm not confident enough to do it, so that means you shouldn't do it either. Okay. Anyway, so here's the underside of that. You've never seen the bottom of a Kahler before. That is it. Often these things have, the new ones have a third hole, giggity, for another spring. But is a vintage piece, I believe. All right, let's take these off. And more of the same. That's unfortunate that when I move these holes that they're going to see the red ghost outlines. And here you can see what I was talking about with these things and what their purpose is. That looks like it was plugged and re-drilled at least once for some reason. I don't know. It still looks like the original spot that the bridge was in. And yeah, these were just not in the right place for that bridge. The other option is to fill this in and finish it and put the tailpiece back on, or just, I've seen some people just run it with a bridge and tailpiece, which, if you're just wanting a rock and roll machine, why not? But it does look ugly. Let's see here. I don't know if I might have to route a little more. So these are going to be there, and that's going to be, I think I'm going to have to buzz the back of this again. So yeah, just in case, because I don't want to get this all done and then have to do it again, because this will be in the way. This piece has to have a little bit of room. But let's get those studs out. Looks like they've been out, so I don't think they're going to be too much trouble to get out, unless somebody like epoxied them in, I guess. I'll try my dropping something down here trick. First, let's just pull them, see what happens. So they've already been out. Sometimes you can just pull them right out with muscle power, but nope, not in this case. So we're going to try using chunks of stuff to get these out. So go with the bigger one first. Get in there. SG, you have to be careful because these are thin. You can certainly, if these are really, really stuck in there, you can blow out the back of the body. So we're gonna be real gentle at first. See if these move. And I'm gonna feel any movement on the back of that. Come out. Don't want to blow through anything. Oops, it's getting pretty tight. I don't know. Let me try heating it up if it doesn't come out. Oh, no, I don't like. Oof. Makes me nervous. Come on. Come out. Come out of there. Yeah, I definitely do not want to drive that thing out the back of this guitar. Let's stop before we break something. And we'll do it the old school style, which we'll be using these, and I'll get one that I'm not worried about dinging up. Oh, that's not the right thread. I had another one. Was this it? I think that was it. There we go. All right, so now we won't damage the originals. Not that they haven't already been. Where'd I put it? Was this the original one anyway? Oh, still, oh no. Whatever. Maybe that is the original. I lost track. Anyway, here's what we're gonna do. Gonna go with my, oh, okay, right in front of me. Right in front of me. So, I'm gonna just use a little bit of a leverage. That might be enough there. Do that. And is that enough room? Let's do this and apply a little downward pressure. Come on now. That is in there. Get a little more height here. Come on, don't fall. Take it out a little bit. You gotta kind of find to like the very right fulcrum point. Like right there, maybe. Oh, come on. Did it move? Wow. I don't like using pullers on these things because it seems like the very good chance of damaging the body. Did somebody glue these in? These might have been glued in. Oh boy, this is going to require heat. Yep, those have been glued in. Thanks, whoever. All right, soldering iron powering up. Wow. Okay. That's a bummer. Let's see if this one wants to release any easier. But I can see a lot of stuff in there, so I bet you both of these have been glued in. But let's try this side while my soldering iron is powering up. Oh wow, there, that's it. Oop, nope, I'm gonna take out a chunk. There, it snapped, crackled. All right, I can see evidence of more something. I hope it's not epoxy. This is gonna be fun. All right. Okay. Almost there. We're almost there. I'll probably time-lapse some of this, maybe. I'll just pause it for now, let this heat up. But I'm just basically going to take this here soldering iron and just like that, this way just in case it. And I'm just gonna let it heat up till I start seeing smoke. And it's making contact 'cause I saw the temperature drop on the readout over there. So let's come on, give us some. This is definitely more of a project than I was anticipating. I bet you whoever did it thought they were doing just such a great service by gluing those things in there, because I don't want them to come out with all that wiggle stick use. Ugh. How we doing? What do you think? It's a big chunk of metal in there. We want that thing to get nice and heated. All right, here, let's pause, and I'll come back when that thing starts smoking. Ready, set, pause. Okay, let's see where we're at. Take a little of my coffee here, and oh yeah, it says ooh, that was hot. Yep. Okay, let's try to see if I can get it out with that brass piece, because if that would happen, that would be the easiest way to do this. Let's see, come on now. Also, I'm not going to drive that out the back of this guitar. It's not going to happen. Nope, still doesn't like it. Not going to do it. Let's try the leverage method. I have to get an actual puller for this thing. Okay. Come on out. Wow. That is not good. Not good, I say. Wow, can I feel that thing actually getting too hot to touch? This is not good. This is a little bit more. Ooh, that's hot. I don't know if they epoxy that in there, that might be a permanent thing. Yuck. I'm gonna try more heat, and I'm gonna go get a knob puller and pull my knob. Ooh, that's hot, 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 hot. Stay there. All right, more heat, and we'll really let this thing cook. I'm gonna go track down a knob puller and see if we can get this done. Ready, set, pause. All right, we're gonna try the leverage method one more time to see if I can get this thing to move. That thing is still pretty dang hot. Okay. I know you're like, that's stupid, you shouldn't use those things. It's worked plenty of times. Nope, not today though. Hot. All right, we got my ghetto custom-made knob puller. Like that, and like that. Oh, come out now. Okay. So let's give her some. See what happens. Wow, this may not happen. This may have to be plugged and re-drilled and whatever, because is it moving at all? I really don't want to pull up a chunk of wood on this thing. I also have to get well, that looks pretty loose. I bet I could get that out. Let's see if I can get that out before I go any further, because that would be important to get that thing back out of there. Come on, it's wiggling. Okay. Can it come out? Maybe. Maybe not. There it is. Yeah. So we know that's not blocking it. Let's try my ghetto knob puller again, because now we can get, let's see, make sure. I thought maybe that this thing was contacting the bottom, but it's not. Wow, this is kind of amazing how, oof. Nothing? That's like, I don't want to start damaging the guitar. We, I might have to go a different route on this. I'm afraid I'm going to rip out chunks or put a dent in this thing. Wow. I really don't want to tear out a chunk of this. This thing isn't binding. Let me just make sure it's not like a bad thread or something. Oh no, it's got plenty of go. Okay, I'm gonna try a heat cycle one more time. Let's clean our tip, and I'm gonna let this thing cook until it's literally smoking. I mean, the soldering iron goes up to 850 degrees, I think. I think that's in freedom units. So, yeah, I'm going to repause. We're going to let that sit for a good long time, and then I'm going to try the puller again. Wow, I've never had this much trouble pulling a stud out. That sounds dirty. Anyway, pause. Okay, it's been a couple of minutes. Lay this thing down flat. There we go. You see what's happening? All right. I found this piece of bar stock that, I think it's aluminum. Yeah, aluminum or something. Get a little extra support there from this thing. I'm going to take a big flat washer and put it over that to kind of spread out the forces. And here, check this out. Yeah, it's plenty hot. That thing is enough to sizzle coffee. So let's see what we can do. I have an impact driver here. I really don't want to go. Oh boy, the people that, whoops, wrong, sir, wrong. The people that freak out about the power drill would just lose their mind if I put an impact on this thing. But that just might be where we're heading. Is it moving? Oh, might be moving. Wow. I don't think it's moving. That is... maybe I'll just leave it at tension to see if I can... Maybe it pulled it out and it's up against that washer. Let's hope. Let's hope. I don't believe that's the case, but let's see. Nope. Look at that. That's that. Whatever they used for that is, yeah, I can see where the cork is starting. Oh, it's starting to pull up I don't want to do that. Nope. Wow. Well, that's a big old fail. I don't. This is what happens sometimes. I'm not going to continue if I think I'm going to wreck this thing and just cause a whole bunch of hate and discontent and way more work for myself. That's unfortunate, because either the guitar has to have this chunk filled, or we got to slap just a bridge and tail on it and just send it. I mean, again, I definitely do not see. It's this piece here it's bumping up against, because it's just got to go this much further back. I don't think that's not the answer. There's a lot of, if we start grinding this, there's a lot of, this is a big support. This is what holds this whole thing together right here. If you start taking away this chunk, this bridge will fold in half. We don't want to do that. And I also don't want to continue to hack at, yeah, it's still really hot. I want to continue to hack at this thing. I'm not going to put my impact on it. I was only half kidding. Only half kidding. If this were my personal guitar, I'd think I would just put a bridge and tail on it and send it. I suppose we could put a piece of mahogany in here. We do have the mahogany. I think that's got to be the next option. So, you know what? We're going to end right here. We're going to end on a fail. Usually I end on a win, but we're going to end on a fail today. Why don't you guys let me know what you would do in this particular instance of guitar fixery? Would you A, continue to yank on these studs until whatever happens happens? 2, fill in this with the the proper sized mahogany and refinish? Or D, would you just run it as is? All right, let me know. And yeah, we're gonna leave it at this. And I guess, you know what, this will be whatever you guys figure out. Maybe we'll vote on it. No, I'm just gonna let the store manager tell him their words. I'm going to see what the store manager wants to do, but we'll see if his answer lines up with your answer. Let me know in the comments. Appreciate everyone watching. Wait a minute, we didn't do shameless self-promotion today. So you guys know by now, we're down here at the Music Techs in Manchester, New Hampshire. Wait for it. There it is. 603-625-6110. This is a cut card. Look at this. I didn't even grab a card. That's what happens. I needed a piece of cardboard for a thing, and I just cut my business card, because that's what you do down here at the Music Techs in Manchester, New Hampshire. So yeah, give us a call, send us a text, stop in. We would love to work on your stuff. Get rid of that, and we'll be back in part 2 of this fail video. Thanks. See ya.